Welcome to your very first writing exercise in English 209. The first thing that I want you to do is gather your materials, your writer's notebook, a pen or a pencil, your favorite felt tip pen, whatever feels luxurious and easy to write with. Next, clear your mind and let go of any expectations you have to dazzle me, impress your classmates, win at poetry. We're going to let go of um, that instinct to impress, which I think a lot of us have when we come to the page because we are impressed by language, we are dazzled by language, and so the impetus to try to do that is really strong. So try to let go of that. In this first fun activity, low stakes, you're going to introduce yourself by reflecting on the oddity of life over the past few years. I have a very specific prompt, and it's in a familiar form, a haiku. Um, and I'm not going to go into the very rich history of the Japanese form. Instead, we're going to just consider the haiku as it has been popularized in the US. Although it might help to know just briefly that haikus tend to be provocative, colorful images. So I have these splotches in the background. They can usually be said in one breath. They're easy to share. And they were first developed as the opening of a much longer poems or story. So I think it's appropriate to share a haiku as the opening in this course. It's not going to encapsulate you or your experience during COVID lockdown, but it's going to offer a glimpse into your world for your classmates. Okay, so in this very liberally interpreted version of the haiku, I want you to try to encapsulate an experience of watching TV during lockdown using only 17 syllables, right? That's 5 syllables in the first line, 7 syllables in the next line, 5 syllables in the next line. And as I say in this description, you should put pressure on yourself to make every syllable count and to try to give some brief insight into your experience of your toughest stage of the pandemic. My husband is home with lunch, but I'm going to do this activity too, and I'll just share a couple with you. Again, they're not going to be revised, polished poems. They're just going to be something I come up with that gives you a glimpse into my life. I'm going to end this video here, but you'll follow the instructions on D2L to submit this text on the D2L discussion board as a sort of practice for how you're going to share your workshopping poems next week. Okay, ciao.